self-awareness, for self-reflection, for introspection. So essentially being able to acknowledge and describe our own thoughts and feelings. But with this comes room for that to be problematic. So when our own thought patterns, when our own emotional states, when our own behaviours start to become dissatisfactory to us, we're not happy with them, they've become problematic, then that can leave us wanting to try and sort things out, change things up, try and feel better. And in these situations, we might seek counselling or therapy. That would be an appropriate way to try and sort through some of these things. But for a lot of people, the idea of seeking counselling is really frightening, or they don't know where to start. What's it going to be like? What's the therapist going to ask me? How long will I be there? How much will it cost? How do I find a good therapist? There are so many questions, and sometimes that can actually put people off of getting the support that they need. So this month, I'm going to try and answer some of those questions for you, just to help you feel a little bit more equipped if you ever decide that you would like to have some therapy. So what is counselling? Well, counselling falls under the umbrella term of talking therapies, and essentially it's a place that you can come. It's an opportunity to discuss whatever it is that's troubling you, so your thoughts, feelings, memories. It's a place to explore those things in more depth in an attempt to change things. And the way that we try to do that is by helping you to better understand what's going on, why it's going on, so the root causes of it, and helping you to get to know yourself much better. So developing a fresher and more in-depth understanding of yourself that then allows you to cope in a different way, make those changes, choose to do things differently. And how do you get into therapy? So there are a number of different routes into counselling. So the first is to see your GP, and your GP can refer you into whatever provision your local NHS service has for you. So here in Horsham, we have something called Time to Talk, which your GP can refer you into, or you can self-refer into yourselves. The NHS also have specialist mental health services, so they'll have the adult mental health service and the child and adolescent mental health service, which you will need a referral into from a professional. You could also seek counselling through your employer. So some companies offer something called EAP programs, so they're employee assistance programs, and they offer sometimes a package of treatments, and within that can be some counselling. So your employer may be able to provide for you or source for you some counselling sessions. You could also access it through your education provision, so through your school, college or university. They sometimes have on-site counsellors. And there are charities, national or local charities or voluntary sector services, who may offer counselling at a lower fee or for free, or offer it in a problem-specific sense. So places like Relate that do relationship counselling, or Cruise who offer bereavement counselling. So you can find local or national charities and services. And you can seek private counselling. So this is where you source and fund your own therapy, essentially. So you can find private therapists through counselling search engines like Counselling Directory, the BACP, Psychology Today. So you just fill in whatever criteria is appropriate for you, and it will bring up a list of people in your local area. And then you just look through the profiles and choose somebody that you like the look of. That can feel a bit daunting to people. They don't know what they're looking for. They don't know what some of the things on some of these therapist profiles even mean. So in the coming weeks, we're going to have a little bit of a look at how to find the right therapist for you, what it is that you're looking at on their profile, and what some of those words and models and things that they're explaining really means.